Leaders are seen in many cultures and nations as people who have a vision. Their passion, determination, and hope are lessons that we can all learn from. It's their passion which motivated themselves and others. Their determination became a great driving force. And it is their hopes and vision that helped build our nation.
Well, in the early years, we had no support, actually, nothing whatsoever. For myself, I really self-trained. I trained in the morning at 5:30 at Ceylon Sports Club, and at sharp 5 p.m. I'm at Raffles Institution. So many people will come and they will just watch me training, you know. Then in my heart I think that I must be good, you know, for people to watch me train, you see. So that gave me a lot of inspiration. So when I went to the Asian Games, of course, I was a really totally unknown person. Then to my surprise, never thought that I, came in the second place. I was so happy that I made the name for Singapore. As a sports person, the main thing is you have to have determination, yeah? And you must always think that you can do it. If you ever lose the race, always remember that you have lost to a better runner. And always smile, because it's only sports.
I wanted to play for the country very much. That's why I got nothing in mind except badminton, badminton, badminton. During that time, we don't get any financial aid from the association. And whatever we spend on vitamins or even on food is all on us. It is very difficult on our side to face these challenges if you are left on your own. And it so happened, I do get some sponsors from close friends of mine who supported me throughout those years. In fact, badminton is so much in my blood that I find it difficult to just give up like that. And until today, I'm still involved in badminton.
I learned to play the piano at a young age, and that was the start of my appreciation in music. I then, in later years, began my quite serious involvement in the music and the arts by joining the Singapore Symphony Orchestra Ladies League way back in 1987, when I learned that the government announced the Performing Arts Centre would be built, and I was very heartened by the decision, and I was very pleased to be invited to join the Esplanade Board in 1997. The arts can enhance and enrich our lives and also impart very important human values. The arts cannot survive financially without the support of the community, and this is my way of contributing to the arts. Esplanade's vision is to be a performing arts centre for everyone. And I'm proud to say that this vision, in most parts and ways, has been achieved.
The preservation of historic building is a long, continuous process. Right? It requires a long and sustained effort and policy. So we have all kinds of very capable people on the board, and they went around documenting the condition of preserved monuments and then have it on file. One of the more interesting projects that came through my board at that time was the renovation of the National Museum. Adaptive reuse measures that were taken, I thought was very interesting. The architect did a marvelous job, and it completely changed the facilities inside. And because now you have, besides the larger exhibition space, you also have restaurants. So you can spend a whole day there. As the saying goes, money cannot buy the history and the character of a city. I think we should make every effort to preserve it.
Our generation has undergone quite a bit of toil, and we know what would be if there is no harmony among races and religions. Myself, I have experienced 2 riots in 1964, and overnight the picture changed. It was very scary. There was no business, no trade. Everything was at a standstill. Interracial and religious harmony is very vital for the very existence of Singapore, because if there is no harmony here, racial religious harmony, then I don't think Singapore would have come this far.
When Singapore separated from Malaysia, I had to make the Muslim community believe that MUIS has their well-being at heart. Although MUIS was created to manage the religious affairs of the Muslim community, the community's trust for MUIS was lukewarm. At the same time, I wanted the community to see the importance of promoting religious harmony and to always think of the greater good of all Singaporeans.
My parents always taught us about giving back before you receive. In Chinese, that 施比受更有福. This have been a very strong influence on me. I have been involved in Clan Association, business community, grassroots organization for 20 over years. I believe that all Singaporeans should have the heart and desire to give back to the society. If everyone had the same vision and mission of the organization, we will sail in the same boat. In Chinese, we call it 同舟共济, and we will be able to pull together in time of challenges to help Singapore to build an inclusive and caring society.
They were visionaries who dreamt big, and they wanted to create a common voice that people could share and call Singapore like what the identity of Singapore was going to be.
I see a lot of passion in them in doing community work, and also it helps to further ignite the passion I have to serve the community.
From their stories and from their lives, I learn about determination and how to endure hardship. So this motivates me to be a badminton player, to take sports as a profession, so as to boost sporting achievements and sporting excellence in Singapore.
I only hope during the next generation, somebody will come out with the Olympic gold.
I hope that the Singapore athletes will achieve higher standard, better than me, and to win more gold medals for Singapore.
My hope is that through the arts and music, we will live harmoniously as one community, respecting each other's culture and religion.
As the work goes on, the preservation aspect will be maintained.
We will continue to contribute to the religious harmony and well-being of the nation.
Our future generation also can have this mindset of giving back to the society.
In whatever pursuits we are in, we should put Singapore first, the rest is next.
These stories are told that we will know our past. We learn and share with one another our struggles, strengths, and experiences. This is how we write our history and our future.